8 years ago, a young girl named Nami made a deal with the ruthless fisherman pirate Arlong, joining his crew and receiving a sawfish tattoo. She was forced to draw maps for him while secretly working to earn enough money to buy back her village. In the present day, the Straw Hat crew arrives at Coco Village only to find it completely destroyed. The villagers led by Genzo finally learn the truth about Nami's sacrifice and apologize to her, replacing years of hatred with gratitude as she is no longer alone.
Coco Village is my home.
But despite this, Genzo prepares to fight Arlong even if it means death until Luffy steps forward and declares that they will fight together. At the same time, Garp arrives with the Marines and begins twisting the truth by blaming the Straw Hats for the destruction of the village. Inside Arlong Park, the battle begins as Usopp uses smoke bombs to create chaos before the Straw Hats break through the gates and charge in. Usopp faces Chu in a clever fight where he fakes his death using ketchup before launching his exploding star attack.
Special attack! Exploding star!
That ignites Chu's alcohol and defeats him.
The great Captain Usopp fails another notorious villain! And no one's around to see it. He'll believe me.
Roronoa, Zoro and Sanji take on waves of fishmen until Karubi appears and initially overpowers them. But after insulting Nami, Sanji turns the tide with powerful kicks and finishes him off with
Mudon shot!
At the top of the tower, Luffy and Nami confront Arlong as he mocks her and calls her a tool, which enrages Luffy enough to snap Arlong's blade with his bare hands. Luffy declares that
no one messes with my friends. Round 2, Arlong.
Leading into a brutal fight where Luffy battles Arlong's monstrous strength with his own unbreakable will. Luffy realizes that everything Arlong built is upon Nami's suffering, so instead of just defeating him, Luffy begins destroying the entire tower, unleashing Gum Gum Gatling followed by Gum Gum Battle Axe, which sends Arlong crashing down and completely destroys his empire. After the dust settles, Luffy emerges victorious and tells Nami that she is part of his crew, bringing freedom back to Coco Village. But the celebration is interrupted when Garp arrives and orders Luffy's arrest, leading to a clash between grandfather and grandson where Garp easily overpowers Luffy but is reminded of Gold D. Roger when Luffy declares his dream of becoming king of the pirates, causing Garp to laugh and ultimately let him go. The next morning Nami visits the grave of Belmere, finally free and now bearing a new tattoo symbolizing her past and her family, before Luffy receives his first bounty of 30 million berry, the highest in the East Blue, drawing attention from powerful figures like Dracula, Mihawk and Shanks, signaling the beginning of his rise. And as the Straw Hats regroup aboard the Going Merry, they prepare for their next journey to the Grand Line. Sanji had an idea to do cast-off ceremony on a barrel.
I'm gonna find the old blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman.
I'm gonna draw a map of the world.
I'm gonna become a brave warrior of the sea!
Luffy boldly proclaims the
Grand Line. Nothing's gonna stand in our way! Yeah!
Their legendary adventure truly begins.